Hello. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Madonna. Pretty fast. I don't know what's going to happen. This is Melon. It was produced by Streamlabs. It uses cloud-based instead of my computer. So it's like StreamYards, but it's for Mac OBS and stuff. Through Streamlabs, which is the same company that builds Logitech stuff. So, and I have that little ticker, which is cool. If I spend the $15 a month, I can change that to mine, and I can have up to 6 people. So it's kind of cool. It is not unlimited. I think it's still only 25 hours a month, unless you pay the $15 a month. But I want to see if it works before I take the time to cough up mine. But if the picture is way clearer, which so far it looks like it's super clear, let's see if we can zoom a little bit. That'll get you guys in a little closer. I think my autofocus is turned on. A second. Let me just tilt you guys down just a hair because I zoomed in. Hold on. Let's put a painting so it can focus for a minute for me. I'm kind of spoiled. Okay. Sorry, I had to lock it. Sorry, that painting has a home. It goes on top of my stereo. This is another piece of foam board with a backer on it. The black one came out cool. Let's test out the white one, so we'll see if it's something I like. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's got watercolor paper adhered to the foam, so let's see what it does. And let's not turn it any strange colors today. I'm just going to do another scenery thing. I hope y'all don't mind. I was working on more of the getting the system up and running to see how it works before I want to jump into anything really huge. So let's see what we do here. I put just a little glycerin on this because the other day when I did this, Hey, Poppy Show. Thank you. I'm just testing out this new system, see if it works. One can only hope, you know. Be nice to be able to use something that's can give us some extra stuff to use in our arsenal of painting, you know, and for those of us who are content creators on YouTube, it'd be nice to use a program that doesn't burn up our computer memory every time we want to try to do something. And you can share screens and all kinds of stuff with this. So, why am I painting? Yeah, it's like using StreamYard, Anthony. It does it all on their location, not mine. I think I'm only using up... I'm not using up anything. I've got almost zero CPU usage right now. Yep, just barely discovered it through a video I watched on YouTube from a guy that is a representative of Streamlabs. And I said, you know what? I've been having so many issues, and I like Streamlabs. I think I'd give it a shot, you know, see what happens. Don't think I care for the light issue I'm having right now, but every time I move my hand in, I kind of play with the... It's actually all I did was, it's just like StreamYard. I just clicked on the same allow me to do this stuff that StreamYard uses, and they didn't load anything into my computer. I run a Mac, so don't forget that little detail, but it all it does is access. You can actually stream to. I could be streaming to Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and one other one all at the same time. So, and you could actually see all the chats at the same time, because I actually can see your chats when you guys type. And I'm actually using my stream chat, which allows me the text to voice stuff, so it's pretty cool. So far, I'm happy. We'll see how long that lasts. Very much so, except that it's very designed for OBS. Designed by Logitech. And the difference is on StreamYard right now, I would not have a ticker on my, because I'm trying out the free. You don't get the fancy little ticker. This is actually, this right here is a logo. I could actually put my logo right here. Yeah, I could actually change that to my logo if I wanted to. So it's kind of cool. So far, so good. My problem is I have super fast internet, but I have limited ability to run at the speed that my internet runs at. So it's almost useless to have the internet I have half the time. I mean, I did a speed test yesterday and I'm like, I think it was 112, running at about 112 megabytes per second. Running about 15, which is pretty fast. Decently fast, anyway. Speed on the brush, speed on the brush. Trying to get a little bit of that water off there. Alright, let's see if we can slowly kind of just kind of blending some colors to see if I can get this background look kind of cool. Let's try to take out some of these little swirly lines so they can relax. We're not going with I do not, but Chrissy Canvas Art does, I believe. Anthony may know quite a bit about it, but I do not. Grayscale painting. The chances are really good that he does know about it. I do prints of... I actually do... I do a little backwards. I'm a photographer most of the time. And I do canvas prints of my photographs. That I do. But I never go the other way. I know it's not super difficult to do. There's companies out there that would be more than happy to. The only thing I didn't like about the one that I looked at, Poppy Show, was at least up here. When I talked to them about doing calendars, they wanted the copyrights to my pictures. I was like, nope. I don't give up the copyrights to my stuff. There's other places I can go that won't ask that. It'd be like being a singer and writing music, you know, and say, hey, you know, writing a song and then saying, yeah, go ahead, you can print my song, I don't need anything from it. Yeah, no. All my photos are all copyright. I have because I've done calendars and all that stuff for big places, insurance companies and the state of Vermont and stuff. I have a copyright lawyer that does just my photos. I don't know much about my artwork, but I get lost in the artwork world. I know a bunch about patents and things like that, because I have a couple of those, but I do the painting for fun. Oh, you're Mars Ocean? I was like, what was she saying? Should we attempt a flower? Ooh, don't know. We can give it a shot. You know how well I do flowers. It's kind of a crazy background to put a flower in, but let's give it a shot. What color do we want to go? And I seem to always get it backwards. I think I should start on the outside and go in. And for some reason, I've got this thing about going from the inside out. I always seem to start backwards. So let's just create a flower instead, so I don't have to think about direction. Thank you. Hey, Leon. I know, Anthony. Anthony's going, come on. I taught you. You paid attention. You've watched hundreds of videos. You still can't do it right. Welcome. Griswold Family Vacay. Hey, Leon. What's going on? Hope all is well today. Hope you got yourself out a little bit. Enjoyed some of those sunrises and sunsets that you're so amazing at doing. Trying to think what flower I would like to do. Oh, heck. We don't know what we're going to be doing. We're going to guess. You know, we're good at guessing. Let's figure this out. A guess factor. I don't know. Let's see what this comes out like. It may be the strangest thing I've ever painted. Who knows? And there may be a whole group of them at the same time. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Allergy season. Right in between the wonderful snow we have coming down and we're just going to create something out of our head. That way I don't have to mess up. I'm not great with flowers. I try them, but I never get the direction or the shape right. So let's just do them from... Let's do basic thought here. We're going to put a whole group of them in here. See what comes of it. I'll just pull it out of the head and see what comes off. It may be terrible. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It may come out crazy, but we're just testing anyway, so. Can't really be afraid to jump on the fence occasionally, talk to the neighbors, you know. Sorry. Up here where I'm from, that means jumping with both feet. See what happens. It's kind of a farmer term, meaning give it a shot and see what happens, you know. Let's grab a little dark. Let's see what we can do about these. And we've got this one. Oh, needed a different color for that one. That's all right. We don't care. Let's change this one up to this. I'm painting on a substrate that I'm not used to. This is a fiberboard stuff that is kind of got a mind of its own as far as what you paint on it. Sometimes it sucks the paint right in, like really quickly sucks the paint in. Other times it just leaves it on the top of it. So I don't know if I necessarily care for this particular one. You know? And I could always just use this for a nice base for something. It looks different to you guys. That's for sure. It looks way different than what I'm painting. I'm looking at this in the picture now, and you guys are seeing like giant globs of paint. That's actually not what's up there. So let's see if we can get it to... Yeah, it's hard for you to see it for some reason. That might be one of the issues that I have with this system. I have to adjust my camera output. Yeah, what the heck? Let's try it. Let's see what we do if we change the color. Let's go this. Let's see what happens if we change these to a darker. I don't know. Can't tell if it has a difference in it or not. I'm just checking colors. I'm not really painting flowers anymore. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I know I should be doing artwork, but I know I should be painting art. I just want to see if this, what my camera is reading, is actually true color, or if I need to adjust it. And it's looking like I need to adjust it, because you guys are seeing colors that aren't up there. So just give me a minute, please. Let's see. Yeah, that's closer. Pink, purple, magenta, a little bit of blue, Yeah, that's closer to the color than it was. Yeah, I know. My painting is strange. But let's see if we can use that as a background. Boy, I hope I can remember how to do this, Anthony. I hope I can remember how to do it. Let's see if we can take that and turn that into a flower. Pretty sure I can as soon as I locate what I do with my big filbert. There you are. Now we're going to take this. Let's turn this into a flower. Let's give it a shot. Get a little white on my brush. Now I'm going to put just the tip in the magenta. Okay, we're going to use this whole group right here as one flower, so I'm going to start. I want that to be my inner flower, so let's take this. Let's take that a little darker. Gotta come down further. Can we save it? Can we turn it into a flower? Who knows? Oh. You're wet. Don't play with it. That might be too big to do one flower with. So let's go larger. Let's do a big flower. I was thinking smaller flower, but let's think larger flower petals. Let's get these in there. Grab some white. Gonna be a crazy looking flower. That's for sure. going to be crazy. But hey, maybe it'll turn out pretty. Who knows? I got that one a little bit off. Get some magenta in there first. Gotta rinse just a little bit because I swiped that black. I wasn't gonna rinse between them, but let's grab some more white. Well, look at that. You can take some craziness and turn it into something, can't you? At least I think it's a flower. Kind of looks like a flower. I think it's enough of a flower that it would sell at a grocery store. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like the longer look in the end there. So let's change that up, back up a little bit. Let's kind of keep it longer. A little bit longer. There we go. Let's grab just a tiny bit of magenta. Let's throw just a little bit of color in there. Well, let's see. Interesting painting. That's really wet, so I can't really play with it. I mean, right here, I would love to be able to put some color in, but I know if I play with this, I'm gonna. That's all right. That'll be all right. So I don't think the picture was terrible. I haven't seen anybody chat for a while, but it still shows that that painting's kind of messed up, but I'm not worried about that. Yeah, a little crazy, but I was just trying to cover up the garbage I was making to test the colors and camera and everything else. I wanted to use the brightest colors I could think of. without getting into the yellows. And represent some of the colors I've been painting lately. Because let's face it, it's kind of useless to adjust your camera to orange if you're going to be painting green, you know. Probably what I'll do is I'll let this completely dry, and then I'll go back in and do another layer. We'll start from here, and we'll go this way. So I can actually get them in the right direction this time. I went in two different directions here. That's okay. I wanted to make sure the color would work, and I didn't have very long to play with it. So let's see. It tells me how long I've been online. It tells me that I've been live for 43 minutes, which is cool because it's right here on my screen. Tells me my mic is activated right here. Then it shows me what my stream time and my stream health is. My stream health is good. So yeah, this isn't terrible. And the nice thing about this is, the other part is, if you have the next level up, which allows you for a guest. I think I can have one guest. I think I'm allowed to have one guest. Yes, that's right. Well, I can have one guest. But the next one has 6, but it has a private chat right there. So next to the stream chat, there's private chat. So whoever's in there can actually be typing to the guest, and the guest typing to them, and discussing things. And it's still coming up in the chat. And if you're on Facebook, the Facebook chat will pop up the same. You know, for me, it would pop up right next to it, so I can be reading Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. I think there's a bunch of them. Almost every social media outlet. I suppose if I wanted to live stream to Instagram, I might be able to, but I don't really know how. I do have a Discord account, but I don't know how to do that one either. So, but I wanted to test it and see what was going on. I hope it worked. I hope you all still can hear me okay. That's fine, Madonna. No, thank you. I'm glad to see you. I think the color... I think the color is pretty good. I think the color is pretty vibrant. You know? I mean, we can really check it. If you want to really check it, we can put him up here. And we'll know, because we know what color this guy is. Let's get that out of the way and let it dry. We certainly know what color he is. No hiss or anything, Anthony? That tail is on fire. Yeah, the end of that tail is caught on fire. That was how I painted him. I really got to get to, really got to get to paint to the next one. The next one of those. I didn't want to come on here and start a painting and come to find out I'd have to shut it all down, and because nothing worked. but it seemed to work okay. It seemed to work pretty well. So, yeah, Anthony, it worked good. It didn't take any of my power. It used none of my power. I didn't seem to. Did I have any lags at all? I'm sorry, I wasn't really watching my lagging stuff, but did we have any glitches or lags? It's not showing me any, so invite a guest. Could I invite a guest? Are you in your studio, Anthony? Are you on the road? I'm just curious. I just wanted to see if it worked. I'll have to set that up for another time. It'd be cool. It'd be really cool. No lags or glitches. Cool. Wow. That's a pretty rare thing for me. You know that. That's really rare. Oh, thank you. Oh, we were just testing color with this crazy dude. All right. Sometime, if you don't mind, we'll have to, if you're not busy, we could set up a time. Let's see what it does. Link copied. Sure, be that way. I messed it up. All right, let's see what happens. At least I can say no if nobody I recognize. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Normally, I would send that to you like an Instagram or something else, or on Facebook Messenger, but I can see who comes up in here, so I can deny if anybody else shows up. And I think there's a few steps that you have to do just as far as testing your camera and testing your microphone. But this might be a huge plus for people doing one-on-one. Look at that. That popped up pretty cool. You might get an echo if you don't have a headset on, but yeah, he's a little frozen, but still there, Anthony? Or did you glitch yourself out? I do that all the time. No, I think I lost him. No, I think he glitched himself. Yeah, he. Still a cool function. I think that it was just the. It's a lot of power for a cell phone. They say you can do it, but it's not the streaming part. Being on isn't the issue when you're on. It's the connection part that takes a little bit. After that, you're using strictly cloud, so you don't have any CPU usage. I mean, just a tiny bit that your computer's using to process a little bit, but I can even do this. I can go here. I can do this. And I can do this. How's that? I even got myself up here. Surprise. No, he's in the chat. So yes, this is how I have my wonderful, very painted, dirty sweatshirt on. But this is how I set the paint. The green thing you see right here is my paint. Then I have the disaster behind me. Yeah. Yeah. Part of it, piece of it. This is just a little tiny corner that I put myself in. But I figured I'd come in and test and see if this works. Well, I'll have to check it again. It does. It's cool. Looks like we'll test it again sometime, Anthony, with full-size cameras. I'd love to have you come in and chat and paint. Anytime, anybody. We can try to figure it out. But thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I'm going to head off and yeah, Melon is cool. It seems to work very well. It's easier for me than StreamYard by a lot. And there's no cost to download it. There's no cost to use the. No, I'm using Melon, which is part of Streamlabs OBS. Because I use a Mac, I run OBS, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, this is the free version. Allows me one visitor and so many hours a month. Just because I wanted to test it. But there is another level, which is the same as StreamYard, type of 6 people. But they have all kinds of other options for the $15 a month one. Backgrounds. You can put your, wait a minute, this hand right there would say Vermont Paint Photo with my logo. This one right here, I love doing this. This one right here, I changed this color. This could be any color I want. But this could be your logo with your banner if you wanted it to be. Then I could put anything in the stream banner, ticker on the bottom, anything I want. So, but thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this little visit. I think this is going to work out pretty good. I may actually pay the $15 a month. You can pay yearly and get like a 20% discount. So that might be a great option for me. But thank you, everybody, and I do appreciate the visit. Thank you, everybody, and Anthony, thank you for your help. You could be actually, when my mic doesn't work, you can actually have somebody else come up and their mic would probably work. So it'd be great. But I'm going to head up. Luckily, I don't have to shovel snow today. It just froze solid instead. But thank you, everybody, for swinging by. I hope you had a good time. We will do this again soon. I might just switch over to this completely because it allows me to do things that I can't with the other one. I can schedule stuff. I can actually share a screen. Here, let's see if I can do that. Can you guys see that? I don't know if it will come up or not. Maybe not. No. Take care, everybody, and as always, enjoy life. Wait a minute, can I? Look at that. That is my speech to chat. I figured I'd show that one. But I could actually turn on my other camera and show the mouse and me painting. But I can actually pop up my speech to chat because the window's open. But this is my speech to chat program running. Cool. All right. Thank you, everybody. And I will see you all pretty soon. I gotta switch this over so I don't forget it for next time. Let's go to mouse. Oh, that's quick too. Yeah, this is cool. All right, everybody. Be well.